pink. So this video, I really do not want to do this at all. I've recently decorated the kitchen and I love it. It was pink before, but not as pink. And I had these blinds up. And even though they're pink, they just don't go anymore. I've got wallpaper on the wall behind and I really did not want to put these back up. I've had them years. I'm a bit of a curtain snob actually. I always made my own curtains and I tried and tried and tried to make blinds, and I'm quite good at making curtains. And my husband's great at working things out, but we could not make these blinds. So I ended up paying a fortune for these, and I did love them at the time, but I don't want to put them back up. I really don't want them back up. And we're having arguments all the time because this kitchen is very, very bright. And when the sun comes in the afternoon and evening, it is too bright. I would put up with it. Phil says he wants the blinds back up. And I said, well, I can't put them up because they're filthy. But he is insistent. And he's never very insistent about anything. So I do feel I've got to listen to him. Anyway, I'm not very happy about it, as you can tell. So these are the blinds and they've been up, oh God, I don't know how many years, and I've never cleaned them. So I'm going to clean them now. I don't know how. Like I say, I've never done it before. So this is trial and error to see if you can clean fabric blinds. I'm going to do one at a time so that I can actually see if it has made a difference. So I think the first thing, oh my God, hang on. What's going on here? My little tortoise is causing havoc. She's just knocked over a big plant pot. There's soil everywhere. I'll clear it up later. I don't know how she's managed to do that. Okay, so I'm going to unravel them, or whatever the word is, unroll them. And ew, there's a dead beetle that's been rolled up and squashed. Okay, so I think the first thing to do, look how yellow this is. Right, I'm going to hoover this side and then the other side. So I've hoovered them. I don't know if you can see, but there are little black marks which I presume are squashed flies. So yeah, I'm just going to wipe it. I've got a bowl here of warm water with the clothes washing detergent, Ariel actually. So I'm just going to wipe over and see what it looks like. So I don't really want to wet it because it might have big damp patches, mightn't it? I'm just going in circular movements. Actually, I can see these dead fly patches are coming off, so that's good. Yeah, they do not. I mean, they're pretty blinds. I did love this fabric, but it just does not go with my wallpaper at all. I'd quite like those shutters in here, but there's nowhere to pull them back to. Whenever I do anything, I always have my little helper. My giant cat always has to help, don't you? But I've just cleaned that bit, Bobo. Let's clean it again then. You can't settle down there, my baby. Can you? You can't. You can't. Oh, I just love my baby boy. Right, you sit there and watch me. Right, so I've done one side, now I'm doing the other side. It's very boring. Very, very boring. Some of the marks are coming out. The only bit that's really dirty actually is like that much of this end, and that's because they're rolled up most of the time, so it's just that much that is really dirty. But we'll see. What I'm going to do, I'm not bothered about the side that you can't see, but the other side, the patterned side, I think I should probably just go over it with clean water just to get the Ariel out of it, because it might fade it. I can't say the water looks very dirty, but it's not a very satisfying job. Okay, I've wiped both sides now, so like I say, I'm just going to get clean water and take the Ariel, if there's any on, off this side. I've not only decorated the kitchen, I've given it a spring clean from hell. It feels so lovely in here. I've cleaned out every single cupboard and taken bags and bags of stuff to the charity shop. Yeah, it feels really nice. I'd like to do this with every room now. Not decorating, but just going through all the cupboards and getting rid of stuff. It's a wrong time of year to spring clean, isn't it? But it feels so nice when you've done it, opening the cupboard doors and seeing what I need instead of everything always just falling out on top of me. It's lovely. These blinds really, really do not go with my wallpaper. I'm not happy about putting these up at all. You'll have to look at I think it's probably going to be posted before I post this video. Have a look at my decorating my kitchen video. This last sort of 10 inches looks a bit dirty to me still, but it's wetter. I put more stuff on it, so maybe that's why. Maybe when it dries it will look better. I'm just going to hold it up against the dirty one and see if we can see any difference. Right, so this is the clean one. Let's put the clean one here, and then I'll put the dirty one next to it. So not only is it a very boring job, it's a very unsatisfying job. Right, I'm just going to hang this over the banister to dry, and then I'll come and do the second one. Yo, loads of dead flies on this one. Oh my God, let me show you. This is horrible. Fly graveyard. You see them all. I don't even know if you can. That's a big one. So we can safely say whether I want them back up or not. A clean was long overdue. Well, I don't think this has made them look worse. I'm just not sure how much better they look. But like I said before, however good they looked, they still wouldn't match my wallpaper. But at least if they have to go up, I will know that they're clean. Or as clean as they can be. Might be better off buying those bamboo. And they're really cheap, I think. I might be better off buying those. If they look horrendous, I will. I'm not having them up if they look horrendous. This blind is more stained than the other blind, so I am going to put the Ariel directly onto the marks. Yeah, I think the dirt's coming off better on this one. I hoovered it with the really high suction, and that seems to have made a difference. But the problem with that, I don't know if you've got what your hoover's like. I've got a Dyson, and the problem with that, when you put it on the really powerful suction, it lasts about 5 seconds, and then you have to charge it again. But it did seem to make a difference putting it on that high suction setting. I shouldn't have done that. When I wiped the Ariel off straight away, it was fine, but where I left it for a few minutes, it stained. This is so boring. So, I'm going to hang this, well I'm not, I'm going to get Phil to hang this one up at the window to dry. And the answer to the question, can I wash a fabric blind? The answer is yes, you can, but only if you're extremely bored. I'm wondering if it might have been better dunking it in the bath and leaving it to soak. But like I say, the water wasn't that filthy, so yes, you can wash a fabric blind. See you next time, bye!